Hello, BrightStar adventurers. Welcome back to BrightStar Stories, where imagination takes flight and every tale is a new journey. Today, we're following the clever fox on a funny adventure with a juicy lesson. Are you ready to find out what happens when he spots some delicious grapes? Let's get started with The Fox and the Grapes. Once upon a time, in a warm and sunny forest, a fox wandered along a winding path, feeling very hungry. His tummy rumbled as he searched for something tasty to eat. Suddenly, the fox's eyes lit up. High above him, hanging from a vine, were the juiciest, plumpest grapes he'd ever seen, sparkling in the sunlight. His mouth watered at the sight. The fox crouched down, wiggled his tail, and leapt into the air, reaching as high as he could. But he missed. The grapes were just too high. Not one to give up easily, he tried again and again, leaping and stretching each time, but falling short. Each time he jumped, the fox grew a bit more tired and a bit more frustrated. After his last try, he landed on the ground, panting. The grapes were still high above, and no matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't reach them. Finally, the fox stood up, shook his head, and said, "Humph, those grapes are probably sour anyway." With a flick of his tail, he walked away, pretending not to care. And so the fox left the grapes behind, telling himself they weren't worth it. But sometimes, when things are difficult, it's easy to pretend we didn't want them anyway. BrightStar adventurers, remember, just because something is hard to reach doesn't mean it isn't worth trying for. With patience and effort, you can reach your dreams. Thanks for joining us, BrightStar adventurers. Today's story reminded us to keep reaching even when things feel out of reach. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. See you next time for another fun adventure on BrightStar Stories.